to need 3 different colors like this, and they must both be the same thickness. In my case, they are both 100% acrylic TK yarn, 4mm crochet hook, a scissor, and that's it. To begin with a dot, make a magic ring. Insert the hook inside yarn over and chain 1. Now make 6 single crochet inside the magic ring. Then once you get 6 single crochet inside the magic ring, just pull this yarn tail that's under like this to fully close your circle. Then slip stitch on top of the first single crochet stitch to close your round. Chain 1 to close, and you can cut off the yarn. Go ahead and make a total of 5 more. Next, I'm going to make a cap. To make a cap, make a magic ring again, and remember you are using a different yarn color. Insert the hook inside, chain 1, then make 6 single crochet inside the magic ring. Once you get 6 single crochet inside the magic ring, just pull this yarn tail under like this. Slip stitch on top of the first single crochet stitch. Chain 1. Now, next, make a single crochet into that same stitch you have made a slip stitch. 1 more single crochet into the same stitch, and continue making 2 single crochet in each stitch. At the end, you must have a total of 12 single crochet stitches. Once you get 12 single crochet, now slip stitch on top of the first single crochet stitch. Chain 1. Now make 1 single crochet into this same stitch, 2 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and just continue doing that. Increase and normal. At the end, you must have a total of 18 single crochet stitch for this round. At the end here, slip stitch on top of the first single crochet stitch, chain 1. Now for the third round, you're just going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch without any increase. So just start do that same stitch always, and continue making single crochet in each stitch all around until the end. At the end, you must have a total of 18 stitches because there is no increase for this third round. I'll meet you at the end of this round to meet you at the end. At the end, slip stitch on top of the first single crochet as usual, chain 1. The fourth round, you're going to repeat the previous round, which means you're going to start making single crochet into this very first stitch from the hook, which is actually the same stitch where you have made the slip stitch, and just continue making single crochet in each stitch across all the way until the end. No increase for this fourth round as well. So at the end, you must also have a total of 18 stitches. I'll meet you at the end to come show you the next step for round 5. So at the end here, just slip stitch on top of the first single crochet stitch as usual, chain 1. For this fifth round, you're going to do some adjustments where you're going to do some increase. So just make a single crochet into this same stitch you have made a slip stitch, then 2 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 stitches, 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and just continue doing that. 1 in each of the next 2 stitches, and increase by making 2 single crochet into 1 stitch. So just continue doing this all the way until the end. So make sure at the end you must have a total of 24 stitches. So just make sure here at the end you must end with 1 single crochet, which means this 1 single crochet in the first one you have started with to make the round complete, and sticking to the pattern. Now slip stitch as usual on top of the first single crochet stitch, chain 1. For this 6th round, you're going to repeat round 3, which means you're just going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch across, around, without any increase, which means at the end of this round 6 you must have a total of 24 stitches because there is no increase. So just go ahead by making 1 single crochet in each stitch until the end. At the end, you must always slip stitch on top of the first single crochet you have started with, chain 1, then I'll meet you to show how I'm going to do round 7. So for round 7, you're still going to do some increase. So next, just make a single crochet into this first stitch, which is the same stitch where you have made a slip stitch. Then make an increase into the next stitch whereby you're going to make 2 single crochet. Then make 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. And increase. Then continue doing that by making 1 single crochet in each of the next 3 stitches and make an increase. So just continue doing that all the way until end of this round. At the end, you must have a total of 30 stitches. Then I'll make sure to come show you how I'm going to do the 8th round. So which means at the end here, just make 1 single crochet in each of the last 2 stitches plus the first one you have started with, where you're going to make a slip stitch to make your 7th round complete. So next, just chain 1 like that. So for the next 3 rounds, which is the 8th round until the 10th one, just go ahead and make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So make sure at the end you must have a total of 30 stitches for the next 3 rounds. No increase. The 8th round, 9th round, and 10th round. So just go ahead until you complete your 10th round. I'll meet you once I'm done with my 10th round. So at the end of the 10th round, just slip stitch on top of the first single crochet you started with as usual. Chain 1 and you can cut off the yarn. So for the stem, I'm going to use again another different yarn color. So just start with a magic ring. Insert the hook inside, yarn over like this, chain 1, then make 6 single crochet inside the magic ring as usual. Then just pull this yarn tail under like this. Then slip stitch on top of the first single crochet stitch you have started with. And just make sure you are grabbing both loops. Actually, you can use any yarn color of your choice. Sorry, in my case, I'm using this dark green yarn color. That's why it's a little bit hard to see where I'm inserting the hook. Chain 1, then make 2 more single crochet inside that same stitch you have made a slip stitch, and just continue making 2 single crochet in each stitch all the way until the end. At the end of the round, you must have a total of 12 single crochet stitches. So just go ahead with that. At the end here, just slip stitch on top of the first single crochet stitch you have started with. Chain 1, make 1 more single crochet into that same stitch you've made a slip stitch, and increase by making 2 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and just continue doing that by making 1 single crochet and increase all the way until the end. At the end, you must have a total of 18 stitches. I'll meet you at the end. So at the end here, just slip stitch on top of the first single crochet stitch you have started with. Chain 1. Next, make 1 single crochet in each stitch by starting with this first stitch you have made a slip stitch. Actually the same stitch. Then just continue making 1 single crochet in each stitch all around until the end. So at the end here, make sure you have chained 1. So because next you must try to weave in this yarn tail, because it needs to be weaved inside here. So you need to use a crochet hook and bring it inside so you can weave it with a yarn needle, because later on you won't be able to weave it in because this stem is going to be long. Then you can use a yarn needle to weave it in around like this. Because if you wait for your stem to be like this, completed this way, then you won't be able to weave in this yarn tail that's at the bottom here. It should be too difficult for you because it needs to be weaved inside. So next you must continue making 1 single crochet in each stitch for the next 13 more rounds if you are making this as a lighter holder. And if you are using it for vape holder, then you must continue until you get at least 20 more rounds. And if you are using a chunky more yarn, then you must only add up to 19 more rounds. So just go ahead until you are satisfied with the length of your holder. Once satisfied with the size of your holder, next you're going to make the strap. To make the strap, chain 154, or depending on how long you want your strap to be, because this is the strap that will be hanging around your neck. So just go ahead and chain 154. So then at the end you must try to leave a yarn tail like this one for attaching the back strap to the other opposite side of your holder. So once you are satisfied with the length of your holder, sorry, I have switched to a different yarn color just to show you, because the other one it seems to be a little bit more invisible, and this one I think is way more visible than the other one. So next I'm just going to show you how you are going to attach your cap to the bag. So you're going to use a yarn needle. So from inside, try to find the third row, because actually you're going to insert this strap between the third row and the fourth row. The third round and the fourth round. Which is somewhere here. Do the same thing on the other side. I think it should be somewhere here. Just try to confirm and make sure they are in the same line. That way. Next you are going to attach this strap on this other opposite side with the other one with a crochet hook here by making single crochet or slip stitch. While doing so, just make sure your chain is not twisted. It must be straight. Once you have chained one, you can just go ahead and cut off the yarn if you are satisfied with how you have attached your strap on this side. Next, you are going to attach your dots. And you're going to use a yarn needle to do so. You can just pull this one up a little bit this way. So you can just attach them like this with a yarn needle all around, 5 of them. And you can just place them wherever you are comfortable placing them. So just go ahead doing that until you have fully attached all your 5 dots. You can use this one as well, or try to weave it in around the dot.